Uh-oh. We about to, yo, listen. Remember I tell y'all this, man, respectfully. Remember I tell y'all this. For everybody who's watching this. CHYNABRIM, I caused the wave. I am the movement. And we gonna keep on moving. We got somebody in the building. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let him introduce himself. Yo, what's popping?
Yo,
Remember,
what's up, man?
No profanity, no profanity. What's good?
Copy, man. This is Top Dollar, man. For y'all don't know me, I'm Brim co-defendant. Know what I'm saying? On the federal case, he's the one who basically put my hat on me. Southport, 2007. You know that I'm here to like tell the truth. I hear a lot of people talk about his situations, but they don't really know what's going on. I've been with him in the streets. I've been with him in the state, and I damn sure been with him in the feds.
How many years you did in the feds?
I did 4 years fighting my case. I did 4 years fighting the case, but you know, being honest, I took the stand on him. You understand what I'm saying?
So you took a stand on Brim?
Yes, I took the stand on Brim.
And what was the reason for you taking the stand?
The reason for me taking the stand, first and foremost, when we caught our case in 2017, I was no longer Brim. I was no longer Blood. I was facing 20 years because of our criminal history. And basically, he made a call saying that all the hounds and everybody got to go to trial or they out the jet. From right there, he lost me. I made my decision from right there.
That's respectable. That's respectable.
He know, light know, y'all know I'm speaking the truth. He made a call that we got to go to trial or we fooled.
So you felt that's being disloyal because that's putting your life in jeopardy of never coming back home. And how much time you was looking at?
Idiot, you understand what I'm saying? This is the type of calls that he makes. And if I would have stood with him, you know where I'd be at? I'd probably be facing ADX with him.
Wow, that's crazy.
He's the worst leader in NYBBA history. I'm just keeping it real.
How do you feel about what's going on with him right now? Do you feel it's good for him?
Yeah. This is typical Brim. I mean, I expected for him to go out some kind of way like this. Complete crash out. Don't know what the hell he's doing, leading everybody in the wrong direction. Now he's gonna be facing the death penalty because he got a murder for hire from the feds, or he gonna be an AD and next to Pistol Pete until he rot. That's
that's crazy. That's crazy. So do you feel you got away before that happened to you? What was your position as far as the hounds? Because I did hear about you. I heard about you on the streets. You wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You wasn't no slouch.
My position with him, he brought me over to Bloodhound Brim in 2007 in Southport. You know, I was a general under that set for 5 years. I put my, not the curse, I put my damn work in. Everywhere I went, I represent that G5 to the highest of standards. But I got older, you know what I mean? I went home and I left all that alone. I started working, started doing everything that I got to do. And next thing I know, the feds is kicking down my door and I'm facing 20 years.
Wow. And what you was facing 20 years for? What they allegedly said you did, or because it was just being
they had me for conspiracy to attempt murder, for you know, some shootouts that happened with the hounds and the Max. You know the story. You know what I mean? I got up in that, you know, my situation is basically the Max versus the hounds.
The Max. But I want to ask you something. I was in the States when the Mac versus the Hounds. I remember that. It was a lot of buttons being pushed. Now, I don't know if you've seen a picture with a Makballa and Brim. They was together in, I guess, in one of the facilities in the feds. And a lot of Jets, also Makballas, got mad because they like, we going to war. And y'all together, I think the person name was 1300, 800. I don't know the Makballa name, but and it ain't only he said it. It was a lot of Mac saying Brim was living with Makballas in the feds. So
yeah, this is an undeniable fact. This is an undeniable fact. We was all listen. Brim was in 5 North MCC. We talking 2016, 2017, 2018. He was in a house full of Max. You understand what I'm saying? Like in the feds, there wasn't no Max going against no hounds. That was some phone call shit where he would call people and send hits. But as far as us in the flesh, we wasn't banging with them. We wasn't going at war with them. So we did all that for nothing.
Wow. So right now you'd have been in his predicament for nothing, sitting in the feds.
I'd have been in his predicament for absolutely nothing, like stupid ass Don P, like Light that decided to take the stand, that decided to basically go to trial with him. They did all that for nothing and got sued. Look how many people's lives he ruined. Look, in this indictment, it's 30-some people. And then I'm talking about the indictment that he's facing now. That's 30-something people. My indictment, that was 13 people. What originally brought Lie to the feds was sending hits over the phone from Rikers Island. That's what brought him from the state to the feds. So this is like a continuous pattern with him. You understand what I'm saying? So he ruined probably like 70 lives. Wow. 70 lives in the midst of, look at all his indictments. It tells you how many co-defendants he got. It tells you, you do the math. And we're not even talking about the youngsters that's out here doing all this hound shit and killing each other left and right. You understand what I'm saying? Like, just the people that he got on court cases. It's 70 to 80 people ruining lives at an ultimate rate.
And you got people out here really supporting him, like he turned around and he's praying to Jesus and he's really into Christianity. Do you believe that? I don't believe it.
Yeah, I believe that to the fullest degree because he's facing the death penalty. This is bigger
that's
than
the only reason he start. That's the only reason he
this is bigger than blood now. I mean, even when he was in MCC 5 North, he was already pushing that Christianity thing, smoking K2, tweaking out. The homies ain't really know what to do. Yeah, these are all facts. The homies ain't really know what to do. He was moving like he was police in there, telling everybody to lock in, you know, just moving kind of crazy. But now, hell yeah, I believe he changed his life over to God because he is facing the death penalty. If you've been to the feds or if you know federal law, you know that murder for hire, getting somebody hit from a cell automatically makes you a candidate for the death penalty and ADX for life. Yeah, these are facts. Same thing that happened to Pistol Pete. Same thing. It's the same exact thing, bro. Ain't no difference. It's just a different time and a different set.
So you think, is there going to be any way for him to return back out in society? Because you know you're familiar with these cases.
It's not going to be. This go deeper than that. There's not going to be a way where Brim is going to be able to go back to population. He is facing ADX. This is where you go when you send hits out from jail. This is where you go. You don't roam around. Your correspondence is over. You don't write your peoples no more. You don't get mail no more. This is when the higher you go in the game, the deeper you fall in. And he can't fall no deeper now.
That's a fact. I see it's a female controlling his page.
It's probably uppy ass meth. She was our co-defendant. She was the 13th person on our indictment. She was basically
meth.
Yeah.
Did she stood tall or did she fold as well or what happened to her? Because she came on.
She didn't have to stand tall because she wasn't facing shit. Listen, the only people that was facing real time on my case was Brim and me because of my history. You understand what I'm saying? I did 20 joints in the state. These are stone cold facts. That's how much time I got. So due to my history, I'm facing 20 years, not even because what I did with them. And then you got people like Don P. He ain't never been to jail. This is like his real first case. So he ain't facing nothing. That motherfucker got 20 years after blowing trial. Usually if you blow trial in the feds, you cook. Because he ain't have no record. That's why he only got 20 years because he ain't have a record. Light, he got 20 years. He blew trial because he ain't got no record. If you got a record and you blow trial in the Fed, you know what you're facing, 30, 40, 50. Wow. Those are these are facts.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So I'm gonna ask you, when you did what you had to do for yourself, and you felt I'm not going to prison. Did he reach out to you or any hounds? Did you get any type of threats? Like, was they on you?
Never that. I was in a house with Don P, 7 North, MDC for a whole year. And they knew I was hot. I kept that thing on me. Plus, they know my resume. Like, I will crush you. But this is what made me do what I had to do. Because La brought us in this case. Measy, Michael Adams, the one that told on him, that was La's cellmate. And Five
Wow.
North.
I didn't know
Bunky.
that.
Yeah, he was going on Prophets. Prophets is basically where you go tell the detectives, but basically where you ratting and building the case at. Measy was doing that in front of La's face from his cell. From his cell. Lies feeding them all this information, knowing that man going on Prophets, and next thing you know, we all locked up. You understand what I'm saying? And not just that, Old Dog, this is what made me do it too. Old Dog, which is one of the original Hounds, he was a rat too. 10 Stacks, which is on our case, 10 Stacks shot him up, damn near killed him. La got him as a co-defendant, still claiming Hound. And the whole world know he hot. I mean, the whole world know he hot. This is how La move. If you don't tell on La, you good. You could be turning around La as long as you don't tell on him. You understand what I'm saying? The same thing with Showtime. Showtime, before he came to Hound, what was he doing? He was having sex with other big homies' wives and all that. La overlooked that immediately. He don't care about that until Show did it to him. Now, when Show went and got his girl pregnant, he made him fool. You understand what I'm saying? Like, these people that be on these platforms, they don't really know La like that. You understand what I'm saying? They probably been in the box with him, talked with him, but never been to town, never fight in a case with him. Like, when you fight in a case with someone, you're gonna know the real shit, because now you're gonna want to start digging more.
That's
You're
right.
gonna want to know what's going on now. You understand what I'm saying? And the more you start to dig up about La, he's not this righteous person. Yeah, I think this anti-rat, this banging on everybody. Listen, La been in the feds for how long now? Like 12 years. La ain't put a lick of work in there. La ain't have a fight in there.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and
nothing.
He was in the medium, right? And this whole thing was in the medium. He was like in the medium.
He was in California. I don't know exactly what pen he was in, but nah, it don't go like that. Nah, he ain't do nothing. He would have been in the box. Like, he's in a county now in Suffolk County in Long Island. You know, he found some goofy Long Island crash dummies. You know how we do it up north. They the best in your life. Dumbing them upstate homies. We send them right under the bus. He found some goofies and they messed his whole life up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know what? Karma is wicked, because you see how he messed everybody's life up, and now he did that with them, and they messed his life up.
Facts.
That's how it goes. They messed his life up by making the wrong.
Something I heard. Mel, if you familiar with Mel Cross,
yeah, I know Mel.
Like Mel Cross, and there's a couple of other people on his YouTube who support him and who feel that he's solid. I also seen China Mac, which, you know, that's live Brim little son.
Chinas. I heard of 2 Chinas in the state. That was you, and then I know the other China. You understand what I'm saying? He was then he was SRG, you know what I mean? Whatever the hell that co-defendant. That's the one that got into that situation in Southport with Shine and all that. Mel Cross always been an outstanding individual from what I know. You know, I know he'll kill me if he catch me now, but no, I can't really speak nothing bad. He the one that brought La over. He brought La over in the Beacon approximately like 1998. I know this because La himself told me he was the big homie for Outlaw 20. You know, he was in burn for a long time. I can't really speak nothing bad about him other than, you know, him telling Lace to suck something and then they threw him on the wall for a little second. We all know the politics.
Yeah, facts.
Other people,
there's a lot of people. No, my thing is a lot of people, especially who support him and who feels that basically, you know, it's the government on them or just whatever. They just feel that he's sturdy all the way, but don't really know what he was doing within his hood. You know what I'm saying? The people he was backstabbing.
La Brim is a person with a lot of potential. You know, he write books, he do poetry, but La Brim is a stone cold idiot that can't lead. He'll make the best soldier you ever had, because you could send him on the biggest crash mission and he'll do it. But as far as being a leader, look what he did to the set. He got everybody that's with him indicted in the feds. Everybody. It doesn't matter who you name. There was an original hound that stuck to life from the streets to the town or in the feds. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, he's an outstanding member as far as putting in work, but as far as leading, he's the worst we ever had.
That's a fact.
He's the worst we ever had in the history. The best we ever had was Pee Wee. That was our best leader.
You already know. All right.
Now I see why Pee Wee never gave lies on Hood. Because he would have had Pee Wee and the whole entire army in ADX. I mean, it's the truth, bro. I ain't saying lying. It's the truth.
No, that's real. You know, I know that's real. But give me 1 minute. But we're gonna end this one. We got more coming. I want to say salute to everybody. This is the original Top Dollar. One of the big fools. Salute to everybody. Hit the like button. I appreciate it. Y'all gonna hear more from them, especially in this YouTube world. Y'all already know I'm CHYNABRIM, and I'm up off of this. Let's go.